Hey everyone, Alone from MedcoVet here. And today I'd like to talk to you about all the different devices on the market that are also called Luma. Many times in any week, our clinicians are hearing from pet owners who said, hey, we've bought a Luma and we want some help on how to use it. And eventually we realized that they didn't actually purchase a MedcoVet Luma, they purchased a different product that has the name Luma in it, like the LumaSoothe, the LumaFlex, or the LumaPet. And what I'd like to do today is show you that not all Lumas are created the same. And what I'd like to do is take each of these devices, put them on a meter to show how much power comes out of it, and then also put my hand over the meter, then apply the device again to show you how much light would actually make it to the target tissue. So let's bring the camera around the other side and I'll actually run the experiment. So what you should see now is a solar meter that's reading zeros, which means the sensor is covered and no light is hitting the sensor. If I take off the cap, you'll see that it'll register some light, with it, whether it's sunlight or the overhead light above. And what I'd like to do now is start with the MedcoVet Luma and show you how much light comes out of the device. I'm going to take the Luma and just shine it on the sensor directly. You can see the reading reads, it changes a little bit, but 1300. And the idea here is it's not the number itself, like that 1300 means something. It's the power compared to other devices to show you the difference. So remember, the Luma is 1300. Now I'm going to do the LumaSoothe. I'm going to turn on the Luma, put it on its deep tissue mode, and now put it here. So it goes from, because it's flashing, it goes from 120 to 0, so about 60. So 1360 for the two products. Now let's do the LumaFlex. It's a rubber pad, a red rubber pad, very well constructed. I'm just going to turn on the device, and I'm going to place the LumaFlex over the sensor. 174, 168. So in different places, you'll see slightly different numbers. But again, comparing the two numbers, the Luma was 1300, the LumaSoothe I think was 120, and the LumaFlex is now 143. And last but not least, I'm just going to turn this off. I'm going to take the LumaPet, which is another brace. Oops. I'm going to set it on its highest setting and also put this on the meter. 13. 12. Oh, there's 22. Again, I'm searching for a spot that shows the highest. I think I've been able to get this to 40. So the idea is, while many companies have the word Luma in the name, you can see a massive difference between the Luma that we sell, which has 1300, versus the LumaPet, which has 20 or 40. A massive difference. Hopefully that helps. And by the way, if anybody has any information that shows that the measurements I've taken are incorrect, please send it to me. I always want to put out the best science possible. Thanks. Okay, so the next test I'm going to do is I'm going to take each device, put my hand over the meter, and see how much light makes it through my hand to what would be like the target tissue, like a joint. And you can see that without my hand, light comes through. With my hand, no light, no sunlight or overhead light actually makes it to the target tissue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the sensitivity because the numbers are so small compared to without it being the hand. I'm going to start with the MedcoVet Luma again. You can see 4, 3.9. It really kind of depends on where you put it. So what starts off at 13 ends up at about 4. I'll now do the LumaSoothe. 0.1. So from 4 to 0.1. Now the LumaFlex. 0.3. And I would argue that some of the light is sneaking through the side of the side of my hand rather than directly through. And then last, let's do the LumaPet. Point one. So hopefully you should see that although many Lumas have the word, or many products have the word Luma in it, not all of them have the ability to reach the target tissue and cause healing. As always, if there's any questions about the measurements I've made, please reach out to support@medcovet.com and we can address them. Thank you.